What's up, y'all? This is Glicious21. Behind me we have Alexa, my Acura MDX. And today I'm going to be showing you how I installed dual USB outlet charging ports on the back of my seats. First things first, if your Honda Acura has seat backs similar to this, then they pull out from the bottom first. The bottom first. Pull out right here. There's two tubes, two plastic trim clips that hold them in from the bottom. Okay, they hook in from the top, right? There's hooks right here at the top. So if you pull from the top, you're gonna break these hooks. You're gonna break them. They're plastic. They'll break easy. Pull in from the bottom. Down there's where the trim clips go in at. So they hook in like that upward in the upward position, and then they clip in at the bottom. So you're gonna pull from the bottom first till you snap them out. Drop it down. These go into the bottom. Now this is what the dual USB outlet product looks like, the one that I bought from Amazon. I'll post a screenshot of it in the video. This product is a two-piece product. This little pretty cover comes off. It hides the screws and hides the springs and everything for the USB. It has little slider doors that slide up and down, like dust covers. They slide up and down. So first things first, obviously this was pre-done, so I'm gonna go back in time and show you what I had to do. This is one tool that I needed, a drill. The placement is what I had to decide where to place it at. I wanted to place it right above the pocket here, so it's visible. If you place it too far up, when the seats recline back, it's gonna be hard to even see that the USBs are on there. So I placed it further down so the backseat passengers can easily see. Even with the seat reclined, they can see it. So obviously I had to drill a hole right here. Get your drill right through, boom. The hole is drilled right there. That hole is for the wires. Gonna feed the wires through. Feed the wires through the seat. One wire through, two wires through. Feed them through. Okay, the wires are in there, right? Let's look at it from the back, right? Wires are in there. Next thing I had to do is make sure it's upright. The USB slots go down at the bottom, so yeah, it's upright. Then took my drill right here. I need a Phillips screwdriver or a Phillips drill bit. Put it into the drill. Now we're going to drill. Oh, I apologize, I don't have a cameraman, so most of my videos are shot with one hand and me holding the camera trying to shoot it too. All right, got Phillips screws in there. Go ahead and tighten them up with the screwdriver or the drill. Not super tight. It's just a thin piece of plastic the seat backs are made out of, so you'll strip them out quick. Just tighten them till they're nice and snug. Right, it's nice and snug in there. After that, you're gonna take the cover, place the cover over it. It's gonna hide the screws. Try to do it. All right, just like that. Boom, cover's on there. USB ports there. All right, now comes the wiring part. Going under the dash here. We're under the dash. Obviously, this panel had to come off. I had to pull this up, lift it up a little bit in order to get this slip from under there, and then pull this one on off. Also have to play with the hood latch to get it through this little hole right here to get it off, and then you have all of the fuses. All right, there. All right, now that you got a good look at that, let me show you what wire I tapped into. Okay, you got the 10, you got the 7.5, and then there's another 10, and then whatever that is above that 10. Let me look to the accessory relay. So that's a good one to tap into because it gives you 12 volts of power whenever the key is turned to the accessory position. So that accessory position means the engine is off but the radio is running. Okay, so engine off, radio is running, it's the accessory position, and it still gives you power once the engine is on too. So that's the one we're going to want to use, so that, you know, because these little USBs, they have little LED light on it, and so if you hook it straight to the battery, you don't hook it up to an accessory position, then anytime the car is off and the keys are out of the ignition overnight and stuff, these lights are going to be on and it's going to be sending power to the USB. The light is, you know, it's not a very bright light, but it's still going to be drawing current from the battery. You don't want that at all. You want it to be in an accessory position so that chargers only work when the keys turn to the accessory position. Fuse 8 is the accessory position. That is the 4th fuse up on this side, and it's a 7.5. So I bought this right here. This is basically, I forgot what it's called, but it's some kind of fusible link or adapter or whatever. You take out your fuse and your fuse box, and this acts like a fuse itself. You stick it in the fuse that you want it to piggyback off of, which in this case was our accessory relay fuse. Our accessory relay fuse, which was a 7.5. So you stick it in the place of the fuse, and then you put your original fuse amp, which mine was the 7.5, in this in the first amp fuse place. So you put the 7.5 right here, right there. You put the 7.5, and then it takes the place, and then whatever amp fuse you want to use for this power wire, for whatever you're powering with this wire, you put that fuse in the second fuse spot, which is right here, back there, right? And then you don't have to cut any wires or nothing. No, you don't. That's all you do. You do that, and then you run this. You run the power wire from here. You would run a long wire, you know, through the seats, whatever. In this case, you don't want the wires to be seen, just like I don't. So you can run it either down, straight down here, back under this stuff here, and pull it up under the, make a little hole under the seat or something, and pull the wire up, and then run it through into the seat, into back here and stuff, into the back of the seat, and then that red wire from that fuse would connect to this. The red wire from the fuse would connect to this red wire right here, right? And then this black wire is just a ground. So you can run an extra long wire from this black wire and ground it. Grounding means you use it on, you put it up against the chassis. I have grounds. I have a little, let's see if I can get this off. Right. I have a little ground in there, right there. If you can see that, focus. Or you see that? Those are grounds too. So I'm gonna ground it right there with the rest of my accessory grounds that I already have installed. The black wire would get grounded right there. So again, you run, when you fuse this wire in the fuse box in there, you're gonna run the long red wire or whatever color, it doesn't matter the color. You're gonna run the wire from here to here on the USBs, and then you're gonna run a black wire from here. Gotta put it under that screw or that bolt, run it down, whatever, onto here, onto the seat, and connect that ground black wire to here. And then whenever you turn your keys to the accessory position, this little blue light will come on, and that'll indicate that you have power to the USB charging ports on the back of your seats, and then the job is done. Just keep in mind these models do have the side airbags inside of the seats, probably up in this upper portion and over the side over here or whatever, so just be careful with that. Don't mind this wire. Yours probably won't have this wire. This wire is going to my my horn right here, my high compression horn, and it's really loud, so don't mind that wire that's going there. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run my wires and I'm gonna show you what I did. This is the kind of wiring I'm using. You get this at Walmart. It's like $5 a roll. This is 30 feet of wiring. It's more than enough. 16 gauge, more than enough. This right here, of course you need scissors to cut the wire. Oh yeah, wire crimpers. This is what I use to like clamp my wiring down real good.